Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever WEBTOOnies of 2023 with your unofficial host, ToontalkCassie. You're probably wondering, what is the WEBTOOnies? WEBTOOnies is the first ever fan award, the WEBTOOnies. We got awards for some of the best or worst characters and most exciting or painful moment. Now through July 23rd, celebrate by voting, reading, and sharing the stories you love. Let's get started to find out how you can vote. Voting is easy, so you check out the candidates for each of the categories down below. You're going to select one character or moment from each category. There are a total of 10 Webtoonie awards available for the very first Webtoonie. Are you ready to vote with your favorite unofficial host? Yeah, let's go. See the nominees by category. Our very first category is Biggest Swoon Moment, the moment that made us go OMG, OMG. Let's see, who do we have in the category. Coming up, we have But You Found Me and Not So Suju Love Story. Ooh, I love that one. Next up, we have Jackson Diary with I Like You Too. Okay. Oh my goodness, this moment was adorable. Next up, Down to Earth. Food Almost Done. Look at that boy Cade. Next up, Daytime Star. I Love You. Next, Maybe Meant to Be. Let's start dating. That moment was indeed hot. And last but not least, Hello Baby. Let me spoil you. Sir, if you want to be my baby daddy, say less. And for my vote today, who am I going to vote for? It's going to Jackson Diary. Congratulations. And as you can see, it is keeping track of the votes. Let's move on to the next category, Webtoon Wow Moments. Wow. First up, we have Windbreaker with I Miss You. Next up, Phase, That I'm Just Like Her. Next up, Tower of God, You Should Stay Here. And next up, Lookism, There Was Me. Unordinary, You Are Not a Monster. And finally, we have Hainan Jim, 0-inch Punch. And who is going to get our vote tonight? This moment was one of my personal favorite. This was me in Lookism. Woohoo, let's move on to the next category. We have Scene Stealer. Who stole the scene? Do we have Laverne from Cursed Princess Club? Now Laverne is one baddie of a sheep. Next up, we have Get Schooled, Yeri Han, and True Beauty, So Jun Han. Then we have for my dear lick favorites, Kel. Ooh, what a name. Operation True Love, Do Wan Beck. And last but definitely not least, our favorite Chintastic, handsome old Chin Chin. And today my vote is between Laverne and Chin Chin. I have no choice but to go for Doa. Woo! Next category is definitely Dressing for Revenge. Okay, let's see the baddies who are coming through for revenge. First off, we have Get Schooled, Una. Next, we have Kaden from Elyseed. Oh yeah, that one is a good one. Next, we have my favorite Birdie Boo, Henry from The Remarried Empress. Next up, we have Eridine Demare from I'm the Queen. Coming up is Jawan from Marry My Husband. Baby, she had revenge planned down to the T. And last but definitely not least is Medea from Your Throne. And I know this might shock a lot of you guys, but for me, the character who is definitely dressing the best for revenge, and although I do love my Birdie Boo, is none other than Medea. She was on point with every single outfit, and she was actually out there for revenge. Next up, we have the one OTP to rule them all category. Let's see. First off, we have King Day and Bo San, Into the Stars and Back. Next up, we have I Love You, Shenhee and No. Next up, we have one of our favorite, Bobby and the Gangster, Tora and Poppy from Midnight Poppy. Our favorite under the water characters, Siren and Kappa from Castle Swimmer. And let's not forget Mage and the Demon Queen Mallory and Velrose. Straight from another world, we have Zeta and Kate from Down to Earth. And this category is one of the hardest categories for me to judge because you guys, I've read all of these series and I love them. Ooh, I'm just gonna close my eyes and pick one. Who got it? Oh, Castle Swimmer got the vote today. And as you guys can see the number of remaining votes in each category, we are given 3 chances to vote. Okay, so take full advantage of it and vote for different characters and different moments each time that you go through and you vote if you want to. Let's go ahead and take a short break to give a special shout out to some of our sponsors. Today's Webtoonie is brought to you by webcomics such as Cheese in the Trap by Snooki on Webtoon, a major K-drama adaptation. After returning to college from a long break, model student So finds herself caught up with Jung, a senior who's known as Mr. Perfect. So feels like life took a turn for the worse since Jung came into her life, but is he intentionally turning her life upside down? If you are looking for an epic slow burn with over 400 episodes, I highly recommend and encourage checking out Cheese in the Trap on Webtoon. Thank you. Back to your regular show. Welcome back to the Webtoonies. So next category we have most valuable character, aka the MVC. Let's see. We have first up Persephone, Lord Olympus. Next up we have Rain Lebet from Homesick. We have the Witch in the Boo, Arrow. Oh my goodness, she is awesome with the arrow. Next up we have Lucia, Suit of Armor. There's a secret about this young lady, and let's just say it involves wings. Next up we have Gray from Weak Hero, and last but definitely not least is Claim Dojak from Ominous Reader. And who is getting our vote today? I'm gonna go ahead and place my vote on Arrow because the way she ride that bull will leave you indeed impressed. Next category, best at being the worst. First off, we have our favorite and not so favorite dad, the Plaid King from Cursed Princess Club, followed up by Zeus from Lord Olympus. Next up, we have Operation True Love Ra M. Not getting Sister of the Year award now, are you? Next, we have Sumin, Marry My Best Friend. Talk about worst friend ever. Coming up is none other than Rashta, the remarried Empress. And last but definitely not least is this Hellblazer, Satan from I'm the Grim Reaper. And today my vote is going to, out of all of them, who is the worst of the worst? Satan. Because why not? Next category is most thrilling moments. Are you guys ready for the most thrilling moments? Let's see. First off, we have You're Next from Death Rescheduled, followed by The Guy Upstairs, Dressed Like That. Next up is the My Toothbrush moment from Horring Nightmare. And coming up is I've Lost My Marbles from Stagtown. Oh my, what are you doing? Next up we have I Think You Were Wrong, the Dummy Dummy. And last but definitely not least is There's No Going Back and Everything Is Fine. And trust me, nothing is fine when it comes to this series. And that is why it is getting my vote today. Let's go ahead and take a quick break to get another word from our sponsor. Today's Webtoonie is brought to you by WEBTOONs.com. Click the link down below in the description box right now to check out Webtoon. It is free to create a profile with over 1,000 different web comics for you to enjoy. There's something on Webtoon for everyone. Whether you're young, whether you're into romance, whether you're into mystery, or whether you're looking for a good revenge story, Webtoon has got you covered with categories and genres such as comedy, romance, slice of life, superhero, sci-fi, thriller, supernatural, and more. And be sure to check the comments whenever you are reading one of Webtoon series so you can find comments from one of your favorite unofficial hosts, ToontalkCassie. Because guess where I'm at when I'm not working or taking care of my cat? On Webtoon, enjoying the latest webcomic. And we are back with the next category, Cruelest Cliffhanger. Oh my goodness, these cliffhangers had us going off in the comments. First off, we have thanks, see you later, in Homesick, followed by He's a Jord, the Prince of Southland. Next up, I have I Won't Lose You Too, Sub-Zero, and that had us indeed shooketh. Next up from Ordeal, Please Live My Son, followed by Everything Is Fine, Mom, Dad, and last but definitely not least is the Gotcha moment in the bleak midwinter. And let me tell you, all of these moments indeed had me in front of my keyboard typing away. And which moment is getting tonight's vote? Ooh, the suspense, ladies and gentlemen. Gotcha in the bleak midwinter. Something about Omega. Let's move on. Next category is the biggest schemer. Tonight's schemers are trying to win more than Dress Your Heart. So first off, we have from the greatest estate developer is Lord Frontera, followed by Adam Bahari from The Guy Upstairs, and Trash Belongs in the Trash, Shuju. Those eyes. Next up, we have Romeo, and Go Away Romeo. Next up is Kieran from Purple Hyacinth, followed by Rachel from Tower of God. And tonight, my vote is going to... Kieran really wasn't a schemer. Romeo schemed us really big, you guys. If you haven't checked out Go Away Romeo, I highly recommend you check it out. So that is it for the categories. I've cast 10 votes. Before I submit my vote right now, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button right now to show some love and tag Webtoon, because hit, your girl might go from unofficial host to official host one day. Ooh. The link to participate is also going to be down below in the description box. I encourage everybody to click the link and give it a try, and let me know in the comments. While I was voting, were you guessing, and did you guess the ones that I picked? Are we in sync? Are we 1 + 1 = 2? Maybe. I don't know. I'll find out when I read your comments. Let's go ahead and click vote. Yes, we're voting. Thank you. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our vote has been cast. I did it. Congratulations. Shout out to everybody who participated in the very first Webtoonie. Yay, 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 yay. And one last word from our special sponsor. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, ToontalkCassie itself, the channel is brought to you and able to exist because of our generous leader, Raven De Niro, Cassie's pet cat, because she allows Cassie to make videos. If not, then all of my attention has to go to the cat. So once again, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button to show this channel some love, so that way we can continue to make awesome videos like these. Until next time, peace.